Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to manually update your system on Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra using Odin via a computer basically. So let's begin. Okay, so if you'd like to update your system via a computer for whatever reason, like for example you can't update it normally, or the current update that you have on your system wasn't successful, something is not working properly, you can do it like I'm gonna show you right here, and we'll try not to erase the data. It is still worth updating your system just in case anything goes wrong. If you fail, if you're not experienced enough, it may be a little bit risky, so it's worth doing a backup. Now let's begin by going to the settings of our phone and go to About Phone. Now find three things. First one is gonna be model name. Make sure that you know it. It's, in my case, SMG998B, but if in your case it's different, then you'll need to remember that. Then go to software information and remember your service provider software version. In my case it's PLS. You can see it just repeats a few times, so that's PLS. That's how you know. And now baseband version. We have the model at the beginning, then XX, then S, and what's the most important is the second digit after XX, which is in my case D. This is the revision, and there are different revisions. You can't downgrade. So if you have the revision D, you are not able to install any previous revision like A, B, C or 1 through 9. Because 1 through 9 are the first 9 revisions, then it goes A, B, C, D. Right? A is the 10th one, B is the 11th one, and so on. So I have the revision D, and that's the only thing that I can get. Now, once we know all that, we should go to our computer. Go to the browser and search for our model. SM, in my case, G998B firmware. And I'm going to the first website because I've tested it and it works fine, but if you want, you can use any other website. Let's go down and type in our CSC code. I don't remember, was it PLS? It might have been PLS. If for any reason the CSC code is not available on the website, then you should just type in the country name and try getting a different code. Just whatever. Now, but it's best to get the most correct one because that has the highest chance of actually not deleting your data on the phone. Now you can see there's the revision D and there are newer ones. So I could get D or any of the newer ones. I cannot get older ones. I will actually get the D anyway because I don't want to update right now. Maybe I'll update later. I just want to, install the same system again to make sure everything's working. Like for example, you update it from Android 14 to 15 and you don't like it because it's not working properly, your phone's not turning on, then install it again and it's gonna work. So let's get D in my case. Click on the download button. Let's wait a moment. It's loading and loading. And then click on download here. I already have it downloaded and it's a big file, so I don't want to download it again, but feel free to do so. And now let's go to HardReset.Info, which is our website, and will give you 2 things you need to install on your computer. So download, then Samsung drivers, which are here. Just click on download, and once you download them, you'll need to install them. I'll show you everything later. Also go to Odin. which is a program that will communicate between your phone and the computer. Also download the newest version 3.14.4 and it'll be all working. Now let's go to File Explorer, go to Downloads and unpack all the files. I'm gonna unpack the firmware first because it's the biggest file, so it's gonna take the longest. Let's right click and click on Extract All, then Extract. You can see it has like 2 minutes remaining. Now right click on the Samsung USB drivers, Extract All and Extract. And Odin, Extract All and Extract. Now let's go to Samsung drivers. Open them. I'm actually gonna abort the installation, but you should install it. I'm not installing it because I've installed it today, so it works. If I didn't have it installed today, if I had it installed in the past or never, I would need to install it and then restart the computer once the installation is done. Remember that don't restart it if extracting is in the process. Of course. And now, I'm just gonna wait until it extracts. In the process, I can already go to the Odin app, yes, and put my phone into download mode. So in order to put it in download mode, I'll need to shut it down by pressing and holding on power and volume down, then tap on power off twice. Now let's wait a moment and start pressing and holding on volume up and volume down, then plug in the USB-C cable. I should see a blue screen coming up on my phone, although I know that with that cable I may fail, so what I'll do, it's just my cable's fault. I'm gonna try a different cable that is already plugged into my computer, not yet to the phone. Volume up and volume down, plug in the cable. It should get here, click on volume up to go to download, and now I'm gonna unplug the cable and switch it back to this one because that's what I unfortunately need to do right now. Okay. Now my phone is showing up here. I think the files are extracted. So let's get to the Odin. Click on BL and go to downloads, go to your folder with the firmware, and click on the file that begins with BL. And repeat for all the older ones, but it is super important that for CSC you get the home CSC and not just CSC. Because if you get just the CSC, it's gonna erase your data for sure, and home CSC doesn't erase the data. So I'll get that, I'll get the CP and the AP. The AP takes the longest because it's the biggest file, so I'll just get back to you when it loads in like 2 minutes or so. And now once it's appended, click on start and wait. Your phone will automatically restart and I'll get back to you then. And now the phone is restarting, so we'll just need to wait a moment. It says erasing, don't get fooled by that, it's not erasing. And yeah, the phone will be done, so I'll just leave it like that so you actually see that it turns on without any erased data. You can see we're on the lock screen, everything works properly, so actually gonna deny that. It's done. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.